Good morning, Flosstube, or whatever time of the day it is. Sorry about the light. I have an overhead light here, and it's right down on this. I'm using my Acer Chromebook, or my Acer Chromebook. It's very old, and I still haven't figured out how to fix the lighting. However, I do believe that my sound is better. Let me know if you can hear me. Don't have to take heroic measures in order to do so. Let's scooch this a little bit closer to me. Still have a glare on the glasses, but what can I do? Okay, so I haven't done it yet, but by the time you see this, hopefully I will have. I am changing the name of the channel. It's just going to be Stitchin with the Griffin. The Griffin's nest will be going away. I might bring it back on another channel later, but I have decided that this is what I want to do right now, and I don't really have time to do other videos, especially my bird feeder videos. I don't have time to really do those right now, or the resources. So this is going to have, it's just going to be Stitching with the Griffin. You can still find me at I think it's Kit Griffin 52, however it goes. But this is Stitching with the Griffin number 12, I believe. I hope so. I have a finish of sorts. Finally. My Bucilla tablecloth, table runner, elegant floral. As I've told you in the past, this is my embroidery project, and all I'm doing is the ends of it. I'm not doing the whole length of it here. So I'm just doing that, and I actually got the whole end of it done. It's not completely symmetrical. Some of the outlining is different, as you can see. I was in a little bit of a hurry and didn't double check to see how I had done this, but it is finished, yay! And now I can work on the other side and get that done. Now, I've had a couple of people say, yes, continue to show us this, but this is the same as what's going to be on the other side. So if you still want to follow along and see me doing this, please let me know. I don't mind doing it, but this is a love-hate relationship with this thing. I love it once I get started on it, but I hate getting started on it. It's not my fun thing. I love my cross stitching and my crocheting better, but that's that. So there's that. Yay. Pardon me, I'm looking at stuff. Now, my next project, which I really need to get done, I really need to work on it and get it done, is, I do apologize if you heard that. The bathroom is really close to my room. This is done by Bucilla. It's only available on eBay, as far as I know. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else. But, I mean, Bucilla's still in there, but Elegant Floral's not. You might be able to actually find the napkins for this, because it's supposed to have napkins that match it. I don't have the napkins. I don't know if I'll do the napkins. Give me 1 second. Okay. Ooh, can you see that? No, you cannot. Ooh, that's not good. Wow. Nope, nope. Well, shoot. I did not test this out before I looked at it. Alright. This is Peppermint Purple's woven ribbons, which apparently I cannot show you a picture of. Let me see. I don't know if you'll be able to see this either. Okay, sort of. That's where I was last time. I had just done a little bit of it, and you can't actually, well, you can see the black work that I did in the inside of here, kind of, sort of. I am so sorry, I should have tested this before. But that's basically what you can see. I don't want to turn off this overhead light because I don't know how dark it will be. I will test it out later, and we'll see how it goes. This is all the testing phase because I messed up the mic on my phone, so now you can't hear me on my phone, so I can't use it, so I'm using other things. But this is where I'm at now, and you can see this. There we go. See that? The black work takes the longest. It's being done with a multicolored metallic thread from DMC, and eventually I will remember the number. I don't remember it right now, but that's what. And this is halfway. This point right here is halfway. So I need to fill in this, I need to do all of the other half and get all this filled in by the end of the month, which is in about a week or so. With that in mind, I will not be working on the embroidery piece. It will be sitting there waiting on me next month. It's a long-term piece. I don't have a set time that I want to finish it or have it finished, so I'm not rushing. It's more of one of those, let me relax and not do cross stitch for a little while. Now my next one is my full coverage long-term piece. I figured if I do a page a month and there's 25 pages, it's going to take me roughly 2 years to finish, which I don't mind. It's a long-term project. This is the designer. I am not going to try and say that name. This is the map of Middle Earth. It's not as detailed as the one that I wanted, but we're not going to go into that anymore. Sorry, let me find the top of this. I know it's backwards. I don't know how to fix it. I don't have that kind of editing capability. But this is basically the map of the western part of Middle Earth. It's not the whole Middle Earth, it's just the western part of it. But, you know, there's the important part down there, and there's Mordor. Right there. So, I started this in the beginning of April. It has 55 colors. It has a lot of confetti. A lot of confetti, which is fine. I don't mind it. Let's see. So, that is, pardon me, that's this section right there. So not too bad, not too bad. It's just this upper part right there. And because I always forget this, I don't know why I always forget this. This is 28 count, easy grid, even weave. There, it's 56 stitches across the top of here. I always tell you that. So each one of these rows is 560 stitches. The last time you saw it, and I forgot to take a picture again, I had these 2 rows here done and most of this 3rd row done. It is completed, and then most of this, almost all of the 4th row is done. So you can see there's not much left there. Not much. So if I get a move on with this in the next however many days, I can get at least 1 row done a day, basically, you know, roughly. So if I focus on ribbons, get that done, and then focus more on this, I can get the other 4 sections done. And this first page will be done. So there's that. Now, the ribbons is being done on 18 count white Ada. Again, I apologize. I have people awake, and the bathroom is right next to me. But this is 18 count white Ada. I'm doing it 2/1. I'm doing the map 2/1 as well, but this is 2/1. Except for the black work. The black work is 1/1. And that's a pain in the butt with that metallic. But that's that. So there's that. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have to talk about? Harpy Stitcher. No. Not yet. Not Harpy Stitcher yet. She's got some stuff that there's one that I really, really want, and I have to remember, I have Readly now, so I can actually find this chart that she has, because she got it on one of the cross-stitch magazines. But Christine from Stitchin in the Burrow, she is going to be doing, in her latest video, she was talking about her plans, and she's going to do Mania, Stitch Mania in May. I am not doing that, but she had, where'd it go? She had some charts that she was showing. She was planning on starting in the beginning of May. I'm hoping you can see this. Can you see that? Oh, I hope so. This is Stone Street Stitchworks. I got this. I had to have this. It's a house, but the trees, can you see the trees? I don't know if I can get it up there so you can see the tree. Yes, you can. Huh. Can you see the trees? Those trees are amazing. And I love the saying, I lived in books more than I lived anywhere else. And that's true. But this is Stone Street Stitchworks on Etsy. And the chart is called Book House. I am starting that. That was my plan for May. This is going to be one of my new starts. I can't show you the other one. It's a silhouette of a dragon. There is no finished piece. It's just a chart. I went on looking for the website that's on the image of this chart, and they are no longer in existence. So, with that in mind, if you folks think that I can, oh shoot, I still have my work shirt on. I am so sorry. If you folks think that I am capable of showing the chart without copyright infringement or, upsetting anybody, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. I will just show you my progress. But it's a really cool Asian dragon, and it's done in blues, and it's just a silhouette. There's no back stitching, no detail or anything. But it's pretty cool, and it's going to be one of my smaller, quicker stitches, so that shouldn't be a problem. Michaels is not sponsoring me. I work for Michaels. Sorry. Next time I just got home, so next time I will change my shirt. I didn't realize how far down this was going to show. And yes, this is my room. I don't have another place to film right now. It's a very small place, and I'm sharing it with several other people, so that's it. But those are my plans for next month, is to start the book house, to do the dragon silhouette, to continue with the map, and continue with my embroidery piece. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I was listening to several other people that are talking about doing Stitch Mania, and I just can't have that many things going at once, because that would drive me crazy. It would drive me insane. So, Harpy Stitcher, she has one, I want to call it Fortune Teller. I had it written down, and I don't know what to do with my notes. But it's basically a fortune teller's ball, and then it has a skull or something above it, doing the fortune. And she found that in one of the cross-stitching magazines a couple of years ago, and she's doing that, so I'm going to find that, and I will eventually do that. That might be my June start. I don't know. There are just so many cool things that she has and that she's working on, and I've told you about her before, but she is just fantastic. And her hubby does her editing, and he'll do some little aside over here, so he'll say he'll type something out, or he'll show pictures. She was showing a chart, or she was showing her fabric, and her fabric was yellow, and he had this little magician guy, and he was like this, and he goes, "I am a fantastic magician," and then he had him doing it like this, and he goes, "Your fabric is now green," and in the video, the light had changed, so yes, her fabric had turned green. It was hilarious. and then he cuts in, I guess, to fill in some space while she's changing things around, and he talks, and he's saying, and you can see he's got text up there, but he's also talking. And I haven't noticed this in other videos. This may be a new thing. If it is, I hope he continues. The talking part, he's always had the little things off to the side. It's his way of being a part of it without actually being in front of the camera. And yeah, she just goes along and doesn't really, she doesn't really know that they're there, because he does it when he's editing, I'm sure. But then again, he may be doing it while she's talking. I have no idea how that setup is, but it was just funny. I love watching them. They're a lot like Mad Morty and the Brom, except for the Brom is a stitcher and Morty does the editing, and they both are in front of the camera. But anyway, there was a couple of the people I wanted to talk about. I have, ever since it's been a while since Morty has taken over the under 1,000 subs club listing, and I happened to start looking at it, paying more attention to it, I should say, and I clicked on one lady, and watched hers, and then I subscribed to her, and she has all her subscription, all the pages that she subscribed to are public, and I have so many. I mean, I put them public, and if you want to subscribe to any of them or look at them, feel free. But she had some others, so I kind of went down the rabbit hole, and I looked at one of hers, subscribed to that one, then looked at her stuff and subscribed to another one, and forgot to write down. I try to make notes, their name, their channel name, and at least one of the projects that catches my attention and makes it so that's why I join them. I try not to watch people that have things that aren't very interesting to me, because I'm not going to watch them. Samplers are growing on me, but they're still not something that I watch all the time. I don't do primitives. Not really. I mean, I like stuff with detail. I don't, and with a little more realism than some of the other things. So I don't do. I did a stitch along that was based on a horror. It was a stitch along that had horror characters in it. About the same time that people were doing cryptids and the supernatural style. I think I did the supernatural style, but I really didn't care for that kind of stitching. I don't mind the stitch alongs. I don't mind the monthly things. I just didn't really care for that kind of thing, and I ended up giving it to my daughter-in-law to give to someone as a present, because I didn't care for it. I like horror. I'm a big horror fan, and there's a lady, and I have to show you her when I figure out her name again. She has a wall behind her, and she's got Michael Myers over here, and she's got a couple other things over here, and it's basically horror movies, and then there's something else. She's got a couple other things up behind her that I really couldn't see, but I caught the Michael Myers right here, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And yeah, I'm a horror fan from way back. I watched all the B-movie horror films. I've watched all of the Hitchcock films. I've watched zombie movies since I was little, and I like the psychological thrillers more than the gore. I saw part of Saw 1, and I was done. Didn't want to see any more of those. Final Destination, I've seen several of those. Hostel, I saw the first one. If the gore, moves the story along, great, I'm good. If it's gratuitous gore, and that it's just, one of those slasher films, and there's just blood and guts and everywhere, and it's just, I don't need that. Bring back the Scream Queens. There you go. the Michael Myers and the Jason and, you know, those kind of movies where the sound makes you scared and the everything just brings it up. And yeah, anyway, I digress. So those are my those are my shout outs, sort of. I'll have a better list for you next week because I really, really want to share some of these people. Now, that said, if you are a viewer and you are you have a Flosstube and you're under the 1,000 subs and you want to be in, you know, join the club, which is free. You know, it's just something that is being done to help other people get their subscribers up. Then go to Mad Morty's channel, and I'll leave a link in the description box below, and check her out. And she has a link to the sub club, but you can also ask her to be added to it. She watches these people. She checks out the new editions and things like that, and she's great. She's got some really cool stuff. She's a designer now as well as a stitcher, and yeah, she's cool. But she can put you on there. As soon as I can figure out how to put the link on there. Well, I know how to put the link on there, but I'm not going to do it this video, but as soon as I can, I will put in a link to the sub club so you guys can see who's on it. And then I'm not the manager, so I don't think I can actually add anybody to it, but Mad Morty can. So if you want to just get with her and ask her that, then that's cool. Now, it's not a very long video. I don't think I talked as fast as last time, but I really don't have a lot to show, so that's okay. Reminder, I do have a giveaway going on. I have 4 things that I'm giving away. Check out video number 11, and you will see what all I'm giving away. If the audio is annoying you or whatever, just skip towards the end because the giveaway is on the end of the video, and I won't fault you for not watching the rest of it. But yeah, that's about it. I've done your plans. Oh, do I have it? Did I bring it in? Yes. Pardon this stuff because I haven't taken it out of its box yet. My haul is the fabric that I bought for Bookhouse when I started. It is a DMC Charles Craft 14 count Ada, and I hope it fits. I'm pretty sure it will, but it's rainbow. I don't know if you can see. Darn it. It's this, there we go. It's like a rainbow, modeled rainbow. This is the first modeled one I've ever used. But it said to get some that the white thread will show up on, and I think that it will. It's got a big purple patch up here. I have to do something about this light. I don't know how to do this. I have to play with the settings on here probably for the lighting, and then I have windows behind me, or behind there, and so I may just open those up and turn my overhead off, and the next time I'll test it out. Like I said, this is a testing phase with me. Keep moving back so I don't get glare on my glasses. It's not like you can actually see my eyes anyway, but yeah. So that was what little haul I had. But anyway, so if you are still here, I did not greet you. I apologize. I'm a little nervous, a lot nervous. If you're new here and you made it this far, welcome. Thank you for staying this far. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, and it was lovely spending time with you again. I hope that all of you enjoyed it, whether you're new or not. You enjoyed what you saw. Please hit the like button, drop a comment. Constructive criticism is welcome, big time. I don't know if you can still hear me very well. I don't like to talk very loud. I have roommates, and a lot of them are still asleep, and the nighttime workers. So there's that. If I need to move closer to the screen, let me know about that. That might help with the sound as well. And not sure what else. Please subscribe if you're new here and you like what you see and you want to see more. Hit the bell so that you get a personal, so you can see everything that I post and not just something personalized to you. I think that's how that works. Don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's like, subscribe, comment, do all the wonderful things. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, please be a subscriber. Please be 18 years or older so I can legally ask you for your email address once I do the drawing. The drawing will be done next week. So I'm hoping that a few more people will join. But it is what it is. It's the first one. It's not a big milestone, but I like to celebrate the small stuff as well as the big stuff. So there's that. So I will see you next time. See you on the flip side. Bye.